What's going on, everyone? MetalBlade427 here, and I present to you Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Vital Mix Remix. In the last episode, we decided to swim around Atlantica in hopes to find the keyhole. Along the way, we made our way to a sunken ship where we met Glut the Shark, beat him up a few times, and we happened to find a strange crystal that was in the shape of King Triton's trident. Ugh. Also, inside of Ariel's grotto, she has this weird plaque on her wall that has the exact same shape in it, and the crystals seem to fit, well, very well into it. However, dear old Dad crashed our party and destroyed the thing in a fit of rage, and then Ariel was mad at him, and you know the movie how this goes. Ursula came in out of nowhere and said, "Hey, I will grant you your wish of seeing new worlds if you manage to get me into the castle without anyone knowing." Being the gullible redhead that she is, of course, she let Ursula right in, she grabbed the trident, and now is threatening everybody with, conquest of the world and whatnot. So it is our job as the key bearer and the heroes in order to find Ursula and defeat her. So let us go and do that. King Triton is pretty much useless in this situation. Apparently he only has strength and power whenever he has the trident in his hand or near his person or something along that ways. So he is just going to sit there and like a lump do nothing. However, he did give us information about where to find Ursula. Her lair, her den, her caverns, I don't know what you want to call them, are located right past the sunken ship area. So let us make our way there, and we will kind of search around the area and figure out what we have to do in order to get in and go and attack her. And we have an aqua tank. Alright, so we're starting to come across some bigger enemies now. Probably more sheltering zones would be in the area. He let loose a lot of the screwdrivers. And as you saw right there, I actually hit the screwdrivers with a thunder technique, and it stunned them temporarily in water. But if you hit the aqua tank with the thunder technique, you will power him up, and he'll actually be able to fire back at you a fairly strong thunder ability. It's even stronger than your own magic ability, so be careful with the way you throw around the spells and everything, because certain characters can absorb them and redirect them at you, as opposed to just taking the hit and moving on. No additional items, nobody drops anything, so sad. Let us move on to the sunken ship. Alright, here we are in the sunken ship. Where are you, Glut? Where are you, Mr. Sharky? I know you're around here somewhere. Maybe if we move around, we'll cause him to spawn or something like that. Something's in here, and you gotta take care of it before you're able to go. There he is. Before you're able to go into Ursula's lair, den, cavern thingy, whatever. And, I mean, it's either going to be Glut or it's going to be a bunch of Heartless. As far as items go, I hope it's Glut, but experience and synthesis stuff and things like that, then you want Heartless. So, it's back and forth. I like Glut because, again, he has chances of dropping really good items. He'll always drop a high potion, and then there's a chance of dropping ethers and mega potions. And this time he dropped all three items. Very good. Nice to have at least one of each added back to my inventory. Saves me the trouble of having to go and buy them and whatnot. Plus then, if you're running low on money for anything at all, you can always come back in here and fight him a few times, maybe collect some good items, and then go sell them to the brothers. Alright, so we're going to go over here. We have this little question mark area, and Sebastian says, "Need some help? I'll show you how it's done." What's done? What exactly are you going to do, Sebastian? Where the heck is that? Where did that come from? No, I was here before, and I was swimming around this thing. What? It's back there? It's behind the boat? How did that come Whoa, Goofy. How did that get back there? I swam around this thing. I couldn't look by it before. That is just so ridiculous. Come on, seashells. And no. Cannot do that. Must focus. Eyes up and right at you. You can't let Ariel know where we're looking. Can't break the trust that she has on us by breaking eye contact. Good. Gravy. Moving forward. A bunch of search ghosts in this area for us to take out of. Or take out, whatever. See, I get a little flustered whenever seashells come into play. We have a fork in the road right here. We can go left or right. If you go the one way where that little design is, I believe that is the way we need to go. So we're actually going to go the opposite direction. And this takes us to a side room, the Cavern Nook. Inside of here, we have two shells. One of them, when you crack it open with the Keyblade, reveals a save point that you can actually use to get back to the gummy ship on, so might as well touch that to replenish our health and magic. And in here we have an item, a Mega Ether. And that's pretty much all that's in here. Just a shortcut to another area in the map. And that's pretty much it. Back to the Den of Tides. Now then, moving right along, You can tell which way you're going because, again, of this little design on the wall. Apparently, people draw on the walls all over the place here in Atlantica in order to find out where you're going. I guess they're kind of like road signs in a sense. So it just makes it easier for you to get around from place to place. Ooh, that thing looks really creepy. Oh man, look at that teeth and the eyes. Oh, that's weird. Oh, and we're even going down something that looks like kind of like a snake's body, I guess, or a big throat. I don't know. A few search ghosts in order to take out here, but this is a pretty creepy hallway in all retrospect because this is the hallway where, well, the poor unfortunate souls rest. These are the mermen and mermaids that happen to come into Ursula's lair seeking something, and when they couldn't pay up or whatever, she basically takes their soul and turns them into a seaweed creature.
Your time has come!
Okay, boss fight time. We're going up against Ursula and her two henchmen, Flotsam and Jetsam, who we will go over first. These are Ursula's lackeys. They are evil moray eels. Flotsam and Jetsam are smooth talkers who love to deceive. Their specialty is using empty promises to lure unsuspecting mermen and mermaids into Ursula's clutches. They each have 60 HP, which will be periodically regenerated by Ursula throughout the battle, and at the end of it you will get 150 experience from them just because you probably beat them at least once through this entire fight. They don't drop anything, but they're more there being a nuisance to Sora and to prevent him from casting spells or getting his way or just to cause him extra damage, in which you don't really need at this point. Our main villain that we have to deal with, though, is Ursula herself. First appearance from Little Mermaid, 1989. She has 450 HP, give you 1,000 experience, and the Mermaid Kicked shared ability at the end of the battle. She is an evil sea witch living in the vast caves far from the palace. She has the power to grant wishes, but in return demands a high sacrifice. She's trying to oust Triton and take over Atlantica. The gimmick of this particular fight is her cauldron. You want to be able to cast spells at the cauldron. It doesn't matter what spell you happen to cast, and a lot of things I've read online and everything are always about, oh, whatever color it is, you must cast the spell and yada yada yada. It's not going to really change colors that often. I mean, you'll go from blue when it's low to red when it's like high and about to explode. Any spell at all cast on the cauldron will work, and the idea is it's kind of like it's building up energy as you fire off magic into it, and as Ursula throws potions into it, it keeps building and building and building until finally it blows up. Whoever threw the last ingredient in before it explodes will do some type of powerful technique against the opposition. So our goal is to hit it with a magical spell at the moment before it goes pop. So this way, when it does, it'll stun Ursula, it'll stun Flotsam and Jetsam, and then she'll actually take quite a lot more damage from her Keyblade as opposed to normal. You can swim around and hit her normally, and it'll do an okay amount of damage, nothing so great. But the idea here is to fire as much magic into the cauldron as possible and then stun her. Of course, along the way, you got problems like Flotsam and Jetsam getting in your way. Use them to constantly build up your magic meter, the physical attack to build up the yellow charge meter and whatnot. And then whenever you can, by all means, go forward to Ursula and hit her a few times. Any damage to her is better than nothing. Besides throwing the stuff into the cauldron, her only other attack that she does is this spinny technique that she'll go around the room with. She's invincible while she does that, so you really can't do much. She does minimum damage to Sora, so maybe an arrow spell will be able to reduce it well, and only heal when necessary. It's, again, more of a hindrance and more of an annoyance. And actually, that's pretty much all this fight is. It's just one long, drawn-out fight because of the gimmick with the cauldron. You want to be able to blow it up and hit her as much as you can, but it's easier said than done. I'm telling you that. This is probably one of those fights that a lot of people get frustrated with because it just drags on and on and on. And because Flotsam and Jetsam constantly become regenerated and bring back the health and everything, you have to constantly deal with them. And if you ever try to do anything with the cauldron, someone's always in your way. Alright, come on, guys. Yeah, get her. Get her. Good job, Ariel. I like it. Alright, she didn't do that stupid spinning technique again. Just constantly swimming around, doing whatever you can in order to get the upper hand in this fight. I mean, she's losing her health slowly but surely. That's always a good thing. So at least we're doing some damage and we're having some progress to the fight. Come on, guys, get rid of him. I don't know which one that is. You can tell the difference between Flotsam and Jetsam by their eyes. One of them has the right eye that's yellow, the other one has the left eye that's yellow. Often I don't remember which one is which, but they usually travel in pairs anyway, so you can just kind of call out Flotsam and Jetsam, and people will generally have an idea of who you're talking about. Or if they don't know the names, just say the eels from Little Mermaid. Oh man, Ursula was right in my way with my fire spell. I gotta get closer. A good thing with this fight would be probably to go into it with a few ethers in your inventory. I probably should have replaced out maybe a Mega Potion with an ether, just so I had more. And here we go, that's it, that's what I want to do. Very good. See the explosion? Now Ursula is stunned, and as you watch me hit her, she's going to be taking more damage from my Keyblade than she normally would if she wasn't stunned. So that's the idea. That's the idea how you want to beat her. Try to get her stunned as much as possible. When she's in this way, hit triangle to make sure all your characters focus on her, and she has recovered. So close. Like Oogie Boogie, she's like really close to finishing this fight, but of course I'm not really working with it so well, I guess. When the cauldron explodes, it will do damage to her as well, so I guess just concentrate the best you can on it. Alright, it's slowly but surely starting to power up. Ow, stupid eel. Alright, good, I hit it. You can tell because you see the little fireball come out of it. Get back here, you. Oh, man. Geez, stop it with this stupid tentacle tornado technique. Ooh, that's a tongue twister if I ever heard one. Alright, here we go. The other one a lot? Yeah, okay, good job, guys. I have to be getting close. That thing is almost about to pop. I don't... No! Oh, man, she threw it in there before I could, so all the explosions are coming out and hitting us. Oh, man, come on. She is so annoying. Oh, what a... Again, it's not a hard battle. It's just obnoxious trying to do all this. I don't even think her health is going down much at all now. That's all about the cauldron. Come on, guys. Alright, let me try to hit these guys and knock them out in order to get a little bit more MP. Anything I can get is better than none. Alright, here we go. Heal it up, throw myself an ether, and then I might as well just pepper the cauldron with some fire spells and hope for the best. I really don't want to use the Mega Ether, but I'm going to do what I can. Go, 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 go. Oh, come on, I have a few more shots. Oh, sweet, I did it! Hey, and that's the end of the fight, too. Very nice. Sora learned Sliding Dash. Awesome. Haha! Good riddance.
You'll pay for this!
Wrap those things up in seaweed and some rice, and I'm good for dinner. Let's go. We must get the trident back. Well, isn't that what we were supposed to do? Like, where is it? She didn't have it on her. Oh, we learned the shared ability Mermaid Kick. To swim faster or against a current, equip this and press circle repeatedly. Not a bad technique. It does make you move faster in the water. You coming, Goofy? Alright, good. And, even outside of Atlantica, you can use the Mermaid Kick on certain swimming areas. Not like there's many in the game, but in here, that's pretty much what you gotta do. And this will be very helpful for the final fight, and I'm kind of glad that we got it at the very end of the level, because circle is what you use in order to go up and down, and if you hit circle too much, it kind of auto-activates. As far as Sliding Dash goes, rush and strike a distant enemy. You kind of just run forward really quickly and do some type of key technique in order to close the gap between you and another enemy. Not a bad technique, probably one that I will equip on the Sora at some point, but for right now it doesn't matter because we are, well, underwater and it is what it is. Let me take out some ethers. I'm going to restock them here. There we go. Alright, that's good. Gonna need some magic for the next fight, because it's definitely nowhere near this fight. But some people do have a little bit of a hard time every so often with the following fight that comes up afterwards. So let us swim through the way we came. I think you could have went out the way that Ursula went. Look at those teeth. It's so weird. we're always swimming around teeth or moving around teeth, or at least recently, because it was also in Monstro that we were around teeth, which actually brings me up a point that I've been meaning to make for a while. When you're inside a Monstro and you look at his teeth, ooh, double item, nice. They are sharp and pointy, kind of like that teeth that we just saw coming out of Ursula's den. But when Monstro eats you, his teeth are like molars. So, does he have interior sets of teeth? Is he like a xenomorph? Does he have multiple, like, gums inside of him or something? I don't know. Oh, we have Heartless here. No Glut the Shark this time. But that's okay. Might as well do what we can in order to take these guys down and see if anyone drops any type of items. I'm always looking for items, and I'm trying to, like, do the swimming motions here and going up and down, but again, if you hit circle one too many times, even though you want to ascend or descend while in the water, the mermaid kick will automatically activate, and Sora will just be flying forward without you being able to control him. So it's a help against boss fights, but for the most part, probably not something I would keep equipped if I'm in Atlantica. Nice, bright gem. Because it just will end up having you swim into a wall or something along that ways, and you'll just completely lose your path, direction, and all that other stuff. Alright, take down this sheltering zone. He's going to explode into 3 little sea neons. Let's beat them up and hope for frost gems. Frost gem? Yes? Yes? No. Oh, man. Oh, well, whatever. Moving on. Calm depths. This is the area with that rushing water, and this is where you would need the mermaid kick, because if you hit circle, Sora now has enough strength and momentum in order to go against the current, and we're going to be right here in this new nook that I actually pointed out before. This is question mark, question mark, question mark, and from in here, we will finally take down Ursula. Alright, I'm all set on my magic. Let's go.
You pathetic fools! I rule the seas now! The sea and all its spoils bow to my power!
Here we are, final boss of Atlantica, Giant Ursula, who actually did appear in that Little Mermaid movie, or the Little Mermaid movie, I don't know why I said that, in 1989. She has 900 HP, will give you 1500 experience, and at the end of the battle you will get a Thunder Element, finally, and Ansem's Report 3. Giant Ursula. She deceived Ariel and stole the trident to take over Atlantica. Using its power, she became an enormous monster and battled Sora, Goofy, and Donald. This one's a little bit more straightforward compared to the Cauldron fight. You kind of just want to get close to Ursula and beat her with the Keyblade as much as you can in the face and the head and things along that ways. She has a few different techniques that she's going to hit you with. That laser that's coming out of her mouth right there, which will stun her for a little bit. She'll summon these laser lights that appear around her, like that coming down from you, from the top, and they'll do damage to Sora as well. She'll try to suck in water to bring you close to her, and she'll bite you, and then every so often she will spit like a torrent of water at you and push you away. Again, the best technique for here pretty much is if you're pushed away or if you see something coming at you, just use your mermaid kick to get away quickly and then get back to her face fast and hit her. You may be tempted to use arrow in this fight, but whenever you put up arrow, Ursula will actually increase in power. Not much, but it's enough to make arrow not as useful as it could be. So I'd rather keep my magic in order to heal myself and then just kind of go at her and hit her, because as you see, she goes down fairly easily. Even on proud mode. What are you choking on? Aren't we underwater? How are you choking on water? I thought we breathe water. Nice. Daddy, I'm so sorry. Please, don't be angry with her. It's my fault. You followed Ursula because I wouldn't let you follow your heart. Oh, so that's how we're incorporating the theme of the game to this? Very nice. And when you found that crystal, I lost my temper and destroyed it. You think? Oh yeah, the crystal. Why did you destroy it? That crystal held the power to reveal the keyhole. Of course it did. The keyhole is dangerous. I had to keep you away from it at all costs. Daddy. Keybearer, I have one more request. Seal the keyhole. Well, that's what I wanted to do from the get-go. My trident also holds the power to reveal the keyhole. Will you do it? Of course I'll do it. You could have just told us to do that from the get-go and we wouldn't have had to go through this entire mess. See? It's what we had in mind from the start, of course. Where's the keyhole, Daddy? You should know better than anyone. It's in your grotto. Of course it is! That's why you were there and you blew up the crystal and whatnot, so... Like we couldn't have figured that out already. Whatever. As Goofy says, let's go. We attain the power of Thunder! Thunder upgraded to Thundara. Excellent, very good. I like having the stronger Thunder spells, and Ansem's Report, 3 added to our collection. That means we have 1, 3, and 7. We're collecting all of the odd ones this time, apparently. I'm pretty sure even in storyline mode and everything, our next Ansem Report we're going to get is number 5. So you get 1, 3, 5, and 7. You get little snippets of the story as time goes on, and then you'll have to go back and fight a few hidden bosses and everything like that in order to get the even-numbered Ansem Reports. And I'll go over all of them once I collect them all, which will be something that I will be doing at some point. Ariel's Grotto, in we go, because now we have to finally find the keyhole and seal this place so we don't have to really ever worry about it ever again. The only reason to ever come back here is for synthesis items, and that's just going to be so much fun to get. Wait, so he gave us his trident back? Or is this like a representation of the trident? I'm not 100% sure here. Nope. Finally, there's the keyhole. Something that we've been looking for quite a while now. Let's do our thing and lock it up.
Tell me, Sora, your world, what's it like?
Oh, about that. Sorry for lying to you.
It's okay. Besides, if you can travel to other worlds, maybe I can too. So many places I want to see. I know I'll get there someday. I'll find a way, somehow. I'm sure of it.
Well, if you find it, do me a favor and leave me out of it.
Aw, Sebastian. You're coming with us regardless. This is from my collection. What do you got? I want you to have it. Ooh, item! Gimme! We get the Crab Claw! New Keyblade for Sora. Excellent, I like it. Might as well jump on it into our equipment screen right now and check that puppy out. So we have the pumpkin head currently equipped, and she gave us the Crab Claw, which is technically a shell as the keychain, but we get a crab as the main key thing, whatever. Raises max MP by 1 and enhances magic and summon power. Also deals good physical damage. It is 1 strength lower than the pumpkin head, but does give us an additional MP. So as far as I'm concerned, it's an even trade-off, because those magic points do come in handy quite often, and, you know, in very many situations. Plus, there's plenty of ways for me to be able to raise my strength back up to that 1 point and beyond anyway. So I'm not really too worried that it is just 1 point less. If there was anything else that you wanted to collect in Atlantica and not have to worry about the Heartless, now would be the time. For right now, there are no Heartless at all in Atlantica. So, you know, collect some shells, collect some chests, things along that ways. It's when you leave and then come back that the Heartless are going to start respawning. So keep that in mind. If you want to collect anything from them, you have to leave and come back. If not, by all means, swim around, take a look around, and maybe pick up anything that you missed during your first visit and first encounter. What does the king have to say? Whoa! That was a loud thunder crack out there. That's pretty crazy. Alright, sorry, I got distracted because I saw lightning in front of my face and then heard a big bang outside my window. So, I mean, you read what Triton had to say right there. He misjudged us. He didn't trust us. I think he has trust issues in general. Maybe he has mommy-daddy issues. Who knows? Off to the gummy ship we go. And I think that's going to pretty much do it for right now. We have sealed Atlantica, so that is all set and done. In the next episode, we will be heading up here to this particular world. This will be the last one in the ring that we're currently on. And from there, there's a lot of stuff that we're actually going to complete as well. Once I'm done with that world, I'll have enough puppies from it in order to be able to go get the final page to that book from Pongo and Perdita. So expect me to go through that book afterwards as well. In addition to that, after sealing the next world, we will have another tournament become unlocked in the Colosseum, and that is something that I like to take care of before I even move on to the world afterwards. It's something that I like to do. It's something that I've always had to do. So that's pretty much going to cover it all for right now. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to rate and comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can get equipped with me, MetalBlade427. Until next time, everyone, where we go to the following planet that's above us, which happens to be the second star to the right and straight on till morning, you all have a good one, and I will catch you all later.